Welcome back everyone to our Let's Play of Dragon Quest V. It's time for us to finally explore Oracleberry. I held off exploring this place until I got the final key. Because with the final key I can go unlock some jail cells and talk with the prisoners. One of the prisoners we could have talked with once we had the magic key, but I figured I would just wait, because that prisoner only gives some info about how to cheese the casino. So, we'll be heading down here. The main prisoner you want to visit is the prisoner in the middle cell. So, I guess if you want to be a good person, you don't want to talk with them. And you'll see why. I've been incarcerated here for over 10 years. This is the first time anyone's ever spoken to me. As token of my gratitude, want to tell you something good. When you go to the casino, the second slot machine from the right on the back row pays out the most. So if we talk with this guy, then he basically runs away. And the guard doesn't even stop him, he just lets him walk right by. You don't have to talk with him to learn that the small medal is here. All you have to do is basically just search next to the chair. It's confusing at first because he says, used to check that chair out. For you to search the chair, there's nothing on it. You have to search to the left of the chair. And that gets you the small medal. We've got some kids out here running around in a circle. Don't talk to me right now, the It's coming after me. And this kid's, It? How can I help you? I'm busy right now, being get a tag. See you later. He's just like, cut across the middle. And you can catch the kid really easily. You said I'm a rather famous fortune-telling lady. Unfortunately, I only tell fortune at night. So she says the same thing she says in Generation 2, but she'll have a new fortune for us at night. So we're going to come back at night. Let's finish talking with all the people during the day. This guy was young and he had the world in his hands. Now he misses those days. I'm just having the energy I had when I was young. Hanging out with all these kids at the boxing gym. I'm like, wow. You know, I wish I had their pep. This guy wishes, well, he can go spend some time at the casino, and I guess as a business owner, he can choose his own hours. Sadly, it's not good. How's he going to pay his rent if he keeps blowing all his money at the casino? We're going to see that in the casino, he's not so lucky. So, guess he doesn't know the secret. But even knowing the secret, it's not really guaranteed you're going to win a lot of money. But I will show it off. So this guy, if we tell him that, he asks if he hears the drinking makes him sing better. And if we tell him that he does sound good, he's like, cool, I'm going to keep drinking then. If we tell him that that it doesn't sound good, then he's like, well, I guess I need to drink more. So, unfortunately, no matter what you do, you can't get him to stop partaking of alcohol. So let's hit up here, we can get this soldier. He's going to give us a little bit of information on stuff. I'm traveling the world in search of the world's most powerful weapons and armor. Anything that is said in the heavens, it is said, can only be equipped by a legendary hero. But in this world, there are said to be more powerful things. You know, the legendary equipment hero, items, the Zenithian stuff, can only be equipped by Cosmo, the legendary hero. But that means that being the main hero of the story, he would be left with stuff that isn't the best. But actually, there is stuff that's better than Zenithian equipment, and this guy basically tells us right there. The Staff of Dragons, the Shield of Radiance, the Sun Crown, and the Royal Cloak. So, we'll be able to, now that we have the final key, we can actually get the Royal Cloak. It's in that cave to the west of Reinhardt, to the northwest of Santa Rosa. I contemplated going there and getting that, but I'll probably get that in like 2 episodes, so we should probably spend some time going to the fairy forest. But luckily there's no like time limit. The game ain't going to punish you if you mess around and do a bunch of like side objectives or fool around doing other stuff. No time limit on the game. Even though, Pusan was saying, you need to get the orb to make us float the Zenithian castle. So I was gonna play the gambling here for a little bit. So see if I win anything. I get some pretty bad luck. The Game FAQs recommends going in here with like 1,000 coins, and then saving before you go in here, and then go in, and if you win a lot of money, then win a lot of coins, I mean, then you can just keep playing. But if you're losing a lot, then just reset and come back. But you get, like I said, you get somewhat decent winning. See, we've already won right there. We got the 5 blueberries, or 3 blueberries. So you get 50 coins. Like I said, you can bet up to 30 coins on each of the lines. And unfortunately, we get some rows here that will have 3 7s in them, but they have to be, the rows have to be, the pictures have to be consecutive, which really stinks. But in my test run, I was getting the 777s quite a few times. Don't get so lucky here. But I just, like I said, I was hoping to get it, but after a while I just got bored and figured, I wonder if you can make money, in a sense, streaming something like this. My mom likes to watch those casino people on YouTube. Vegas Matt is one of them she likes. Basically, she watches people gamble. I never understood the appeal of it. I mean, I hate gambling here in these casinos where I'm not losing any money and it's rigged in my favor. It's just, to me, it's just really boring. I never saw the appeal of it. But some people, they really like it, and they even watch other people play it. I've seen on Twitch. I know I put my videos on YouTube, but there's twitch.tv, and they do, whatchamacallit, there's some people who play like slot machines on there. And then there's another place called Kick TV that apparently is run by a casino, and they have a lot of like gambling streams on there where people just watch other people gamble. So I wonder if there would be interest if I did live streams of people playing just the Dragon Quest casinos, because ever since no, 3 actually. 3 actually was the first one that had the casino. 3, it's just had Monster Arena in it. You can bet on monsters. You can do that in this one as well. The casino in 7, I played a little bit of 7. That one's really easy to break because there's a memory game, and the memory game's pretty easy because when you're, it's not like you're playing in an actual casino. You can actually, write, the cards down as you flip them over. So it's easy to win that memory game because you're writing stuff down, and you can get some good prizes early in the game. But I gave up on that one because, like I said, my obsessive compulsiveness means that I gotta do 100% in that game, and that game's like supposedly really, really long. It has a class system similar to Dragon Quest 6 that I'll be playing eventually, but it's much more robust, and there's monster classes, and the DS remake that I had it on was had these like bonus dungeons or tablet dungeons, so it just was way too much for me to look into. So it's also the reason I kind of gave up on Dragon Quest 8. I've been spending my whole life playing these games, and as you can see, I don't get through them very fast as it is. So let's see, do we get another win here? Yay, we get some 3 cherries. As you can see, I'm not really winning a lot, so this would probably be like a reset if I was actually like trying to win tokens. But as you can see, there's a little bit of decent. You win there more often than not. You just have to hope you win the 777s. That really helps out. You get 1,000 coins. Speaking of 1,000 coins, that guy, he should get 1,000 coins because he bet that the legendary hero will appear, and we know that, well, Cosmo is the legendary hero, so... But, surprisingly, he doesn't have any new dialogue to say, you know, or we can't prove to him that Cosmo's a legendary hero and get him to win that money. Maybe he'd split some with us. My husband's taking a bath. Don't peek. Let's go talk to the husband. Unfortunately for you, my wife took a bath a long time ago. Yeah, like 8 years ago. His wife was taking the bath in Generation 2. So if you like snuck in there, she was like, you know, get away. And there's this guy who we bought the caravan off of, and then we bought the world map off of. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything more good to sell to us. And he gave us the information about those 4 items in the daytime, so yeah, nothing more that guy can really offer us. So let's just keep walking around here, talk to some more people at the night, and then we're going to make a quick jump back to Port Selmy, just to talk with that one guy who I missed talking to during the day. And then there's a few other people that I'll talk to that you think that now that we've got the final key they'd say something different, but I'll just show that they don't. So here's the fortune teller. She gives us the new clue about the rings. I mentioned before you need the 3 rings in that water temple going to El Haven. And the 3rd ring is the Ring of Life, so she finally mentions it. And she says that the Ring of Life can be found in a very, very high place. Well, the highest place that we know of is the Temple of Light, that we were forced to help in the construction of back at the beginning of Generation 2 when Bean and Prince Henry were slaves. But we can't reach that, not even the Zenithian castle can reach that. So we gotta find a special way to get up there, a different mode of transportation. This guy hears this rumor, and no, you don't really want to go there. They use slave labor, and yeah, we're gonna learn that that Order of Light really is fishy, as if you couldn't tell already. Well, we already talked to your grandma. No need to talk with her again. Technically, a lot of this talking that I'm doing, we didn't have to do it all because, you know, none of these people are giving us like important clues. They're pointing us in any new direction. But it's still nice to get some flavor text and talk with the folks. Like I said, the obsessive compulsiveness makes you want to, you know, get everything, 100% everything. Glad I'm not I guess games should be happy that I'm not a game tester. Because I'd be like, I'd be telling the programmers, I'd be like, wait a minute, actually, you need to have a new text here because now that you got a new item, this person should change their text. Or and they'd be just like, no, we don't want to. That would be. I have rudimentary basic coding skills, and I doubt these games are coded in basic. But doing that in basic would be, you'd have to put like other flags, where like you talk with the NPC, and the NPC would look at your inventory. That would be the flag set. It'd be like, if, you know, they have the final key in their inventory, say this instead. If they don't, say that. So really like conditions. I guess probably better than having the inventory check would be to check if you like defeated the Born monster, because theoretically you can, I guess, get the final key, put it in your depository, and then if it checks your inventory, it'd be like, no, it doesn't have the inventory. So yeah, you figure this guy, you know, you'd like, he got swallowed by a monster the size of a mountain, and then he'd maybe say something like, oh, you saw that monster and you slayed it too? Like, whoa. But this guy's like, I'm searching for the legendary key to open every door. He's like, oh man, you found it? Like, whoa, that's cool, or something. Maybe he can like offer you to, like, I wish I could buy it off you, but you need more, or something like that. Or so this is the guy that I forgot to talk with during the day, but he just mentions about his son being a good sailor, but unfortunately passing away at the sea. Yeah, it seems like the monsters have gotten a lot of people. His son, the guy who owned the port where we started the game at, south of Santa Rosa. So, stronger monsters. Luckily, we don't have to find any more stronger monsters because we filled out the best area of all the monsters in the sea. So, one last place to really visit is Chizad, the mountain village. Now, the interesting thing about this mountain village here is you can never visit it during the night. So, if you cast the day-night spell to climb up during the night, as soon as you enter the village, it turns into daytime. So, because that's, I guess, the flag is set when you first enter the village. It has to be daytime so that, you know, your wife can be there and reveal the pregnancy announcement. So yeah, you can't come and place this place at night. If you try to cast day-night while in the village, it won't. The spell won't work. It's one of those things that you know, the spell is contained, or whatever. Just like trying to cast Return out of certain towns where events happen. Yeah, they do that so you can't like skip out on things. So yeah, the day-night is blocked, so you can't use the Lamp of Darkness either. You get the same message. So this lady basically says the same thing she said in the Generation 2. But unfortunately, she will not raise our strength again, so you can't, you know, break the game. So, speaking of coding, I guess they have it coded there, like, you know, like an if-then statement, like, if she's already given you +5 strength, then just go to this line of text. She wakes you up, and if not, then you get the I sharpen your sword for you, get +5 strength. So, computer coding is fascinating, but difficult. Did a little bit of it in college, but makes you appreciate what these people have to go through to, you know, make these games. Like I say, which is why it'd be really annoying if I was like a tester, because I'd be like, wait, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need more description here, we need this here, and they'd be like, you're fired. You're driving our developers crazy. So. Yeah, because I'd be making all these, like, people say new things and have multiple lines of dialogue and take out the code so you can come here and visit at night, you know, and make it a big problem. Like this guy's been wandering around here for 8 years. Well, like I said, I guess it saves on memory and saves on work, you know, to having to not have to recode him to say anything different and even be removed, have the game check, you know, this way they can whenever you get to this area, you can always, doesn't matter if you're in Generation 2 or 3, the game is always going to load this one room, so you don't have to code a different room. Here we are, we're back in Chizad, and no really reason to come back here. You don't get any important information, but like I said, I just want to talk to people, show stuff off. You're rather young to have a child, aren't you? But they say the woman with a loving husband will never grow old. So here's another thing, like I said, as a playtester I would have pointed out. I come back here, I'm just going to step out of the village and come back without my kids. And they'll still say the same thing. It's like, well, how do you know that I'm a father, you know? I don't have any kids with me. Customer, don't have many lately. Stay as long as you like. Guy's been searching for the king for 8 years. It says the Grand Beans have been searching for the king for 8 years. What did the king do to deserve that? Well, the king is us. King Bean. So, of course, gotta search for Bean. He was a great rat. And this kid, he's still hating vegetables after 8 years. Maybe you could have him, like, you know, be a teenager. And, he could be like, you know, weak or something. His mother would be like, you know, I told you would have eaten your vegetables and you would have been stronger. He'd be like, I regret not eating my vegetables. But yeah, see, we come back here without the kids. This guy, for some reason, he still knows that, you know, we're a father. So, Oh well. But even though we can't use the day-night spell here, you can't use outside either, we can use the return spell. Let's go to Salabona, because that's the place closest to the fairy forest that we're going to go to in the next episode. Another interesting thing is that I changed the coding is if we go down the mountain back to Granvia, remember there was that one bard there who was like, I remember this guy Sancho was walking by, he looked really depressed. You can actually go back and talk with that guy with Sancho in your party, and he says no new dialogue. Like, you figure maybe Sancho would say something like, oh, I made it there alright, you know, I'm cool, you know. Well, the guy would say something different like, oh, you're that Sancho guy, like, I guess you made it safely after all. But no new dialogue, so. But we will be experiencing new places in our next episode when we head over to the fairy forest to the east of Salabona. Remember, the lady in the nunnery gave us that clue. So, we ended up after we escaped slavery. So, we head into the fairy forest. So we're gonna take our kids because we need them to see the fairies and progress in that forest. So, take care. Have a good one. Hope to see you then. Bye.